So this is bullshit in boxing. Next episode, Shannon Briggs following around Wladimir Klitschko. You know, this is a setup. This is a setup. Let's not get it twisted. This is, quite simply, Wladimir Klitschko paying Shannon Briggs to follow him around, get in his face, make a load of videos. There's always someone there with a camera, right? There's always someone there with his iPhone, popped ready, getting Shannon Briggs, he comes in, getting the whole thing on video. And he's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. He's got someone's got the whole thing on camera all the time. They get Wladimir Klitschko, Shannon Briggs trying to get up in his face, building up some kind of anticipation for some kind of bullshit fight that no one's got no interest in, that no one should have any interest in, because Shannon Briggs is a tomato can. He's a steroided up tomato can, past his best, old enough to be me dad. There's no reason this guy should be in the boxing ring right now. Okay, I've got great respect for him when he was in his prime, when he was fighting the likes of Lewis and people like that. Great fighter, but now, no, you don't need to be doing this no more, boy. You do not need to be doing this anymore, Shannon Briggs. So this whole debacle is stupid. Firstly, he's in the gym getting up his face, and he's running backwards and forwards, and he loses the guy in the first video, and he's got to wait for the guy to get back into place. So he looks like he's getting held back when he's really not. Klitschko's got that stupid grin on his face, which I'll come back to in a bit. Then there's the next one. Oh, I'm on the next one. When he's at the press conference, like, you're a pie. You got a pie. You got a pie. You're eating a pie. You're fighting a pie. So I bought you a pie. Pie, 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 pie. Little pie, pie. I mean, in fact, there you go. If you want that shot so badly, why don't you just fight Leopai? There it is, a genuine fight for you. You can fight Leopai, and you know something, Leopai's so bad, I'd probably pick Shannon Briggs in that fight. But that's the point, isn't it? If you want that fight, fight someone good. He's coming off a loss to Klitschko, so fight him, okay? But he's not going to do that because it's a setup. Then he's running around and he's like in the gym again, he's bouncing up and down on his feet, and he's like in the ring with Klitschko, and nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens in these videos, other than him talking a lot. And then the latest one, he's in the restaurant, he goes over, will you go, I go, will you go, I go, will you go, I go, will you eat, I eat, will you eat, I eat. And he takes his food and he's like, thank you, champ, thank you, champ. He goes, you want some water? Thank you, champ, thank you, champ. And then he pulls over his face, and then he runs out the door. He basically throws the food, runs out the door, getting pushed out by some big fat bloke. It's a joke. The whole thing is a setup. People, the worst thing is, people are actually believing this. People are believing it and building up anticipation to watch this fight. Look at the comment section underneath. People going, why doesn't Klitschko give him a shot? He needs to give him a shot. He wants that fight. He better take that fight. He better win that fight. Why are people even talking about it? It's just, people shouldn't even give this guy the time of day. Seriously, I mean, it's that bad. It is that bad. Shannon Briggs, man. Shannon Briggs. He's fighting a pie, so I brought a pie. Pie. I'm eating a pie. Jesus. Shannon Briggs, he was a good fighter back in the day, but not anymore. He got so badly beaten up by Wladimir Klitschko. He spent almost all of his money in the hospital. Spent the whole lot of his money in the hospital. Ends up he's got to come back now to try and get some more money. It's a joke. I mean, someone's obviously going to go, what do you mean this is set up? This ain't a setup. This is real. Look at it. It's real. It's real. I've seen it. I've seen the fear. I've seen it. What have you seen? He's had comeback fights. Look at his comeback fights. Look at this guy's comeback fights. The first two guys he fought went down off the first punch. He's a journeyman. It would be so easy to fix those fights in a small hall arena like that. You just offer them 4 to 5 times the money that they're going to get, which isn't much anyway. It's only like $5 grand, right? You'd offer them $5 grand. Go, I'll pay you $1 grand to fight him. This is Klitschko, by the way. I'll offer you $1 grand to fight him. I'll offer you $5 grand to take a dive in the first round. And I guarantee that will be what happened. That'll be what happened in the first 2 fights. The next one just tried to survive the distance and just ran constantly in that fight. Just didn't even engage. That guy's won fights by knockout as well, and he didn't barely throw a punch in that fight that was worth throwing. That is the truth of that. He didn't even try and throw a punch worth throwing in that fight. It's a joke. And people are saying that he deserves a title shot. Deserves a title shot in my ass. And this part goes out to Klitschko. This is definitely a setup because Klitschko only goes after, cans. This is the first time against Pulev he's actually had to fight someone who I think a lot of people really rate. I think, yeah, he's really good. He's quite good. I like Pulev, yeah. I like Pulev. And I'll give him all the credit of the world when he beats Pulev, which he will do. But you can't go from Pulev to fighting flaming Shannon Briggs, and I guarantee that's what happens. And that's going to be one of the reasons that people don't rate Klitschko as an all-time great, because he fights too many tomato cans.